Ron, Your Majesty, I think we need to have a chat about your popularity rating.
What do you mean?
Well, I've got the result here from a poll.
Which poll was it? I've never been very popular in the north.
No, I mean, we asked a number of Antarcticans if they were happy with your rule.
Which rule?
No, I mean your leadership, Your Majesty.
Aha. And the result was less than perfect, was it?
You could say that. That is, 99% of respondents expressed no confidence in your leadership.
But 1% did. How many people did you ask?
100, sir.
And one of my loyal subjects answered correctly, eh? Who was it? I must reward him or her modestly. Maybe allow the chap to exterminate some of the dissenters.
If you remember, sir, you insisted on being allowed to give a response to the survey, so it was...
Ah, I see. Right, well, there's only one thing for it. Time for another clampdown.
Well, Your Majesty, I wonder if there might be another way. You see, especially after the chin-strap penguin massacre, most of your subjects feel you're not interested in them or their opinions.
Oh, who cares what they think? Anyway, their loyalty can be bought at a low price. Just deliver a bounty bar to every household. I'll be flavour of the month again in no time.
Aye, perhaps, Your Majesty, but the last thing we need right now is a mutiny.
OK, make it a Mars bar then.
Sir, if I may, I feel we need something to unify them against, well, something other than you.
Go on.
Well, I remember in the book 1984, the people were brought together daily for a 2 minutes hate.
What's that?
Images would come on a screen for 2 minutes, and they'd scream abuse at them and generally get worked up about it.
So we could put up a picture of the Antarctican population, have them self-loathing appropriately rather than unfairly directing their hatred at me.
Well, I was thinking with all these restrictions in place, maybe we could persuade them to express their hatred against the Cronyvirus. Ron, if I may be of service, I'm a bit of a whiz with a laptop these days. I'm sure I could knock something up for you.
Oh, thank you, Sharon. Yes, please do.
No problem. Your Majesty, I believe you're due on air any minute.
Oh, aye. Hello, ingrates. I mean, hello, incredibly great subjects of Antarctica. Gaze upon my majesty and be reassured that the vain will not die and you will not die in vain. Let's start with yet more good news. Ocean monitors have reported that the number of fish in the Southern Ocean has begun to increase again. For the first time in 10 years, the snailfish and cod populations have risen. Yes, your king has blessed you with oceans of prosperity. You've never had it so good. So many fish, you won't believe your eyes. Speaking of fish, a quick reminder for those with the memory of a goldfish that the ocean is completely off limits due to the current lockup. Stay in your homes for goodness sake. How many more times? Ready, Ron? Ah, yes. Now it's time for a new feature. We all know that any problems we are currently experiencing are entirely the fault of the Cronyvirus. So it's important that we set aside trifling matters such as happiness, prosperity, liberty, justice, habeas corpus, climate, excesses of the past, absence of the future, and so forth, to come together as a people to direct our fury at this monster. So, to give you the idea, I've hastily assembled some of my nearest friends. Play the tape, Sharon.
Close down my McDonald's, you monster! And I had to queue around the block for a Coca-Cola!
We're 25 points clear! Don't even think about getting the season cancelled! Don't you dare! Liverpool!
And relax. How do you feel, friends?
Like punching you in the jaw!
Yeah, suck it to the man!
Security!
Oh man, I could really use a Coca-Cola right now. Got this real irritating cough.
Yeah, me too, actually. Not sure all that shouting has helped it.
Thanks, friends. See you next time. And now it's time for Over to You. Today's message comes from confused.con brackets not my real name, you idiot, who doesn't give his or her age or location but goes on to say, Throughout this crisis, you have consistently given us mixed messages about the severity of the virus, the contagiousness of the virus, the required response to the virus, the existence of the virus, and the rules we have to follow, most of which you personally have broken yourself live on air. For example, just now, you assembled with people from outside your household at a range of approximately 2 centimetres. Why do you persist in these confusing mixed signals? Well, confused.com brackets not my real name, you idiot. I probably can't emphasize enough how slightly critical it is that we, or at least some of us, put aside this sort of arguably unhelpful complaining and pull at least partially together to work moderately hard to defeat, or at least delay to some extent, this incredibly mildly dangerous virus which may kill, inconvenience, or even leave completely unscathed people across a range of demographic groups. If you and I can take a sort of initiative and do this at least some of the time, I'm 100% reasonably confident that we'll get the result that some of us may be after. I hope that helps. I'm fairly sure it might. And if you need a reminder of the correct behaviour during this time, please go to www.gov.aa/coronavirus-as-a-revenue-stream, where all the latest laws can be found. Please note, though, that due to the web page compiler having to self-immolate, the page was last updated over 24 hours ago, since which time an additional 173 laws have been passed. And so, until the next time, stay happy, stay legal, stay indoors.
Oh man, I woke up this morning and I went straight to the McDonald's door and I could not believe it. It was locked.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Yeah, I totally could not get out.